we skip the Spurs section because there's not really much to say, and we go into something else.
Yeah. Yo, Dej, were you there? Were you there, Dej?
There's a spelling mistake on that because the one I saw said time for Ange.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
No, that's the one. Time for Ange.
Yo, Dej, how'd you go from a dusty protest last season of 2,000 people and really build up the momentum and end up with double digits at a protest, man? Bro, I took more selfies at the Forest game than you had people fucking at your protest, man. What is going on with your stupid club?
Unfortunately, the people are not serious, because for me, I vowed that I find myself the first time thinking about whether I want to go to a game. That's how pathetic my club is. And yet these people moan, but they still show up. Like, it's very, very simple. The football's that dusty. Don't waste your time. Watch it on Sky or watch it online. That's it. But for me, guys, I mean, the main reason why I came tonight was really to use the platform that we have, that we call YouTube. I've seen, I Show Speed tour Africa. Do you know what I mean? And I'm seeing, Jake Paul fight AJ, and I'm pleading with you, fellow panelists, to hashtag Deji Spurs at the helm, because I feel like I need to be the head coach of Tottenham Hotspur. This Frank who's wank, who needs to walk the plank. That's really what I'm saying right now. Frank who's wank, who needs to walk the plank. I've never seen such a pathetic manager in my life, and I'm not knocking Thomas Frank on a personal level. I believe on a personal, he's a really nice bloke. But when it comes to football at this level, he's out of his depth. So I'm pleading with the universe. I'm pleading whoever's in charge, the FA, TalkSport, the 12th man. Do you know what I mean? All you guys on your bloody show, put me at the helm so I can put myself out of this bloody misery. Even Romero and Van de Ven. Van de Ven has said he's not signing a new contract until Frank is gone. Can you imagine? That's how dusty this guy is. Romero said to the board, he said to the Spurs fans, he put a tweet out. He said, the board ain't listening. And we didn't understand what he meant. Well, it's very simple. He went, hello, board members. Can you get this guy out my club? This guy's rubbish. And they didn't move. That's why he was pissed off. And I got to sit here and take this crap. Honestly, I think for me, I said on the weekend, and I like to be true to my words. So I'm going to admit it here live, is that, look, I'm seriously, guys, considering the platform in my channel. I think losing to West Ham for me is like me walking on the river. It's like me walking on London Bridge and seeing if I can balance on the beam.
You know what? Then maybe I can get you to help Lawless with this. Maybe the pair of you next time. This is London.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's because, and I realize I think it's because I'm too posh. Because I've been looking down on Lawless the whole season. I've been looking down on this brother only for this guy to slap me right in the face.
Mate, you put your preview as bye West Ham. As soon as you did that, I was like, Deji, what have you done? What have you done?
You know what? I was hoping that I was going to have a great season. I was hoping that 2 people would have been removed from this show moving forward. And it's not personal. I just think it would only be right for content and for my sanity. I was hoping that Lawless and Wolfie wouldn't be here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, and the fact that Wolfie's still here, and the fact that I lost to Lawless on the weekend, I've got nothing to smile about, guys. I'm hoping for this week. We were told that it's possible that Frank might not be in charge of the Dortmund game.
No, it's gonna be.
We can still salvage this season in the Champions League. LB won't be impressed with me saying that, but it is true. I'm hoping that we can bring in Xavi Hernandez or Xabi Alonso. It has to be someone of that ilk in order to turn our season
Bro,
around.
you're getting Johnny Heitinga for the
Well,
rest
you
of the
couldn't
season.
even get Xavi Simmons to coach your
let
fucking
me
team.
tell you the
man.
thing. Let me tell you the thing that's going to have height, and I'm waiting for the police to come and arrest me right now. The thing that's going to have height is my foot in the back of that guy's beanhead. Because there's no way I'm allowing Heitinger to take charge of my club.
Bro, that's why he's
Hell
bought in. He's
no.
going to be interim for the rest of the season when Frank gets the
Hell
boot
no.
and you get
Hell
dusted by Dortmund tomorrow.
We're not bringing in Heitinger. Never.
Well, would you rather have Ryan
really
Mason
good.
then? Ryan Mason's been sacked by West Brom. He's available.
Nah.
Mason to end the season.
All these guys should fall back. So look, it's a disaster right now. We need to sack we need to sack Frank. The only thing I can say though is, despite all this pain, Frank is going to be denied the opportunity of getting maybe one more win for Spurs, and that win would have been against Plymouth. Barring that,
Deji, have you got any holidays booked in February?
me,
Yeah. I'd take the month off, mate, because your fixture's in February, dude.
man,
Newcastle, Arsenal.
your team is still dusty, bro. Let's just relax.
I know, but we're still probably
What are you doing?
still 8 or 9 points. Still looking down.
Yeah, we've got City, who is my favorite club. And my favorite guy LB there. Highlight your boy. You get what I'm saying? At least you're going to be gentleman-like and give us 3 points, regardless of who's in charge. And then we've got United, and we've got Arsenal,
And Newcastle.
and
Relegation soon come, I think, for you,
Yeah,
bro.
Deji.
if Frank is in charge, relegation soon come. If it's Xabi Alonso or Xavi Hernandez,
Xabi Alonso.
I'm seeing new manager bounce.
Do you think these type of managers want to manage Tottenham Hotspur, bro?
Why not? It's a
Do you
project.
think you've heard of
Institution,
Tottenham?
bro.
One of
Well,
the best facilities.
You've got no
in world
standards at your football club
Pull back.
whatsoever. You spend money. You know how much money Spurs. I did this on Saeed's channel, yeah. You know what's funny is my club always gets cooked. Charlie gets cooked. Errol's had to hold it a little bit this year because of the 500 mil. Obviously, Arteta with his $1 billion not won a trophy yet. But look at how much money Spurs have spent, and they just get away with it. This is euros. Why using euros? Why? Because that's transfer mark. So you want to do the calculation in your head? Be my guest. 250 this summer, yeah. Tottenham last summer 185. The summer before that 272. The summer before that 179. Why is it?
And it's all shit.
That everybody else's teams get cooked for spending money, yet Spurs spend so much money and
Great
they
point.
just get a free pass.
No, LB, I can answer that for you. If we got to the cooking,
no one ever says anything about it. It's crazy.
yeah, but LB, think about it logically. If we had to cook Spurs on the money they've spent, we'd have to do like 12-hour streams. By the time we get to the money spent on the list, bro, like, do you know how many funnier things are ahead of that with Spurs? Like, I can say to you, do you now know that since the 21st of April, Nuno has won as many games as Spurs at their stadium? 2. Like, he's leveled up with them. 2. Deji's here talking about his fixtures in February. Bro, think about your next fixture. You got a 6-pointer against Burnley. Don't worry about playing Man City and Man United and all that. Worry about your relegation fight, bro. That's what you need to worry about. Focus on the right things.
I just want to respond to Wolfie. There's 2 things I'm glad about this evening about you, Wolfie. One, that you're losing your voice. The second, that West Ham can catch you, bro. I hope West Ham catch you, bro. It's that bad.
Look at the venom in his face. Oh, Deji, I've not seen this before.
Yeah, the problem you got, Dej.
Wolfie's got to go.
And the problem you got is you are going. You are going, bro. That's the difference.
Dej, who would you prefer to go down? Obviously, you're probably going to say both, but who would you prefer right now to go down? West Ham or Forest?
I feel like Lawless, he deserves this. He deserves to go down. He's a really shameless brother. And so does Wolfie. To be honest with you, there is much of a muchness. Either of them, whoever goes down deserves it. But in an ideal situation, I would hope that both go down.
Problem is, Dej, you're like, 5 points ahead of me. You're about to play Burnley. That gap from you to Lawless is suddenly going to shrink before your eyes. You're going to not beat Burnley. You're then going to go through Feb and not win anything. And before you know it, you're back in your favorite position. Remember what you kept telling us? 17th was an anomaly. Remember that? Remember at the start of the season, you were sitting here predicting Spurs would finish third. Third, bro. I think you may be right. You were just standing on your fucking head, bro, because you could finish third from bottom. That's the way this is going right now. You better be careful because you just avoided it last season. And this is not the anomaly. This is the trend. That is fucking shameless.
That's mad. Spurs
that
third.
Is fucking shameless of you, bro.
Hang on a minute. How many of you have actually put Spurs
This
in?
season, yeah?
I haven't put them in. You'll see I have more football knowledge than most of you combined.
I put
The way
Man
things
City.
are going. The way things are going.
don't
You
see
know
it.
how you've always said me and Lawless need to do a show together. Bro, you and D better get pally. Because you may be seeing a lot of each other next year the way your two clubs are
Look,
going.
I agree. If we keep Frank in charge, then I'm in deep trouble. Do you get what I'm saying? But you've heard from the fan base, you've heard from the Spurs supporters. I don't think the establishment is that stupid to allow this brother this weekend. Do you know what I'm saying? Frank needs to go before the Dortmund game, but better still, let him get.
He's doing his presser. You can let that dream go.
Once one of the big managers come through, it's game on.
I swear they'd already said he's staying.
He's staying. Yeah,
They were about to pull the plug this morning, but they've given him the Dortmund game at least. That's what they've said.
Bro,
If he
this
doesn't
Vichai
win
brother is
against
a joke as well.
Say
Pots,
that?
you know him, this Vichai brother. Who is he? Like what the fuck is he? Chairman?
Vinay.
Exactly. Yeah,
Vinay Venkateshwar is the CEO, and he's absolutely horrendous.
shit.
He was all
Vinay is an Arsenal agent, mate. He's bringing us
he's
down.
infiltrating.
He's terrible. Do you know what's funny though, right? That Harry Kane and Gareth Bale got like 200 million for Tottenham, whatever the hell it was, right? Absolutely ridiculous amounts of money. And this is what they spent it on. Brennan Johnson, James Maddison, Van de Ven, Porro, Kulusevski, Dragishin, Vicario, and then we'll go back to when they sold Gareth Bale, who, by the way, was even funnier when they got unbelievable amounts of money. Eric Lamela, Roberto Soldado.
It was worth it just for that Rabona. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Pots.
the Rabona against Arsenal.
Just for that Rabona. Just for the Rabona, it was worth it. I'm
Though,
sorry.
man. He was,
But for that Rabona, bro. Oh.
Paulinho, Capoue, Kirikes, Nasa Chadley, and Christian Eriksen, who's the only one who balled out.
Didn't they get Pavlyuchenko?
Pavlyuchenko was red.
Even though you've got Kulusevski in that team money, and who else? You said Kulusevski and
Kulusevski and Maddison.
Yeah, that's
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, Pots? That list you read out of Bale,
and BBB.
all those shitty, dusty players you just named, they all walk into Spurs' team right now. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing right now.
Oh,
That's how
it's so
shit
bad.
this team is, man.
They're
I love
dusted,
it.
man.
I
They're a
fucking
finished
love it.
football club. And they all want Xabi Alonso and Xavi, and they're not going to get those managers, Dej. No one's
Hey,
going to
Dej,
go.
how did Gallagher do? How did Gallagher do at the weekend, Dej?
Money.
The marquee signing.
I mean, Gallagher was what I expected of Gallagher. He ran a lot. That was it. He just ran a lot.
He ran a lot.
He ran a lot. You know,
Reggie, what would you
people
like?
are-
What song would you liken to your season so far?
What song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's normally a good song. Deji's normally singing one and he's accepting it. He got into the road for
in a little freestyle going on. Unfortunately,
We're getting this tonight. We're getting this. What was that one? What was that
Yeah,
one?
We're getting
I
slapped
like that
tonight.
jingle.
We're
Yeah, we're
getting
getting
slapped
slapped
tonight.
tonight. Yeah.
That's literally our season. Every game we go into,
That's the
we're getting
jingle right
slapped,
there.
guaranteed. But I'll be remixing that "Getting Slapped Tonight" to "He's Getting Sacked Tonight."
Wait, surely there's only one song. Remember that song? Down, 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 down.
Yeah, man. Jay Sean down. That's what they're all saying in the chat.
Jay
big
Sean
up,
down,
big up.
yeah.
Man.
There was
Anything
that
else?
Look, I just need honestly, I need Frank out so I can be myself. I can't be
Jesse,
myself.
would you sacrifice losing against Dortmund to get him out?
Yeah, 100%. I'd even come out.
Like losing to Burnley to get
If
him
it meant he's gone, I'll sacrifice the Champions League, bro.
Would you take getting relegated to get rid of him? He's thinking.
Wow, you're thinking about that.
I don't want to get relegated.
Yeah, but you're gonna anyway. So what?
Look, it's long. It's not a good look for my club.
One thing we did skip over though before we moved from Spurs. One thing we did skip over, which I can't believe Deji said, and he said it on This Is London a couple of weeks ago, was that our season can be saved if we get the right manager because we're still in the Champions League.
Yeah. Hey,
That's what Tottenham are going to go win the Champions League. I remember you telling me and Lawless that you think
Charlie knows. Stranger things have happened. Yeah,
No, not that strange though. Not that strange.
Does Di Matteo ring a bell?
Yeah, bro, we had a way better team than you
got. You won the Champions League.
Yeah, bro, we had a top class team.
Wait, so Deji, remember when you asked me, am I going to win the Europa League, be in the Champions League next season in the Championship? Are you going to win the Champions League, be in the Champions League next season and be in the Championship?
If we have, look, we can't. No, I think. Look, the reason why I'm saying it like this is because I don't understand why the board is finding it difficult to sack this man. Like, he's out of his depth.
But they got no plan.
Because no one wants to manage you, bro. Why can't you understand that?
Bro, I'm ready to take over my club. I'm trying to use this platform, bro.
That's probably why they don't want to sack him. They're like, fuck getting this Deji guy in, man. He's the only one that wants to do it.
Hey, bruv, if we go down for the Champions League, I mean, look, I'll take a trophy. You guys would respect it. We would be champions.
Well, it's one of them majors that you like, innit, that you never seen.
You'd have to take that. You'd have to take a Champions League win and go down. You take that.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, it's worth it.
I mean, I don't see. I think that the three
are
already.
You know why? I actually think Spurs need to go down in order for the company forward.
Finally, we agree. Finally, we agree.
We need to go down in the sense because we need to rebuild this team.
Can you get Poch back? Can you get Poch back?
You're going to get Poch back after the World Cup.
He wants it, doesn't he?
I would love Poch back. But what I'm trying to say is
championship,
this squad right now is so pathetic that it needs to be gutted out. The only way we can gutter out this team is actually to go down where the majority of these players will leave because we're no longer champions.
You take Ange back.
And then we rebuild with hard-working, good players. Yeah, so I wouldn't be adverse to it, provided we won the Champions League. If we don't win the Champions League, there's no point going down.
LB, this is the club that give you shit every year, brother, for beating you when you beating Manchester City.
I always say, man, Spurs. That's what Spurs fans do. We beat Man City, man. Congratulations.
But at least LB, doesn't that? One thing I love about LB, at least he's when they talk about elite content creators, he's one of them. He knows his place when it comes to Spurs, and that I respect you for.
But Dej, do you know how stupid that sounds, Dej? Because I'll tell you why it's stupid.
But LB knows that there's a high.
But just think about it deeply.
He's losing to me.
By you celebrating beating Man City or beating Man City, you're enabling Arsenal to win the league. So think about that if you beat them.
Also, we've beaten the last 2 times at their gaff anyway. So what even is this?
Bro, we just slapped you at your gaff under Frank.
Oh, so you beat us and we beat you. So just like standard thing. Standard rivalry.
If you hadn't, Man City would be closer to Arsenal. So you
we can play Man City every week. I would. Would you like to play me every week, LB?
No, yeah, I would actually. I reckon I genuinely think we could win the league. If we played you 38 times a season, I think we could win the league. Yeah.
Never.
I think
if we played you 38 times in the season, we win the league.
No.
We get more wins against you guys than any other team.
It's a madness.
I'm confident
every time, man.
I'm confident that even under Frank, we beat you.
We beat the Man City trophy. That's what it is every single time.
Look, you know what? In a season that is pathetic, if that's all I walk away with a double over City this season, I'll take it.
Wow.
How low it's gone.
It means one person
What
on
a
this panel can
pathetic football
No,
club
but
you
it means
are.
one person on this panel.
Absolutely pathetic.
Deji,
Pathetic.
do you make it? You know how you've always asked me, will I be on the show next year?
Yeah.
Do you make it to the end of the season on this show?
Why not?
I mean, how long do you think Spurs are staying in the Champions League for?
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Thinks they can win it without if they get
Are they
rid
in
of
the
Frank.
top 8 or not?
If we get rid of Frank this week, there's nothing stopping Spurs from getting to the next round. And depending on the tie of the next round, you could see Spurs with a new manager bounce at least get to a quarter final and stop picking out stuff from your eye, Charlie. It's the truth. But if Spurs keep Frank, then you know we're going down with the.
Where are you in the
Deji is what you
Champions
should
League?
name your channel to, bro.
Wolfie.
Could you imagine a Spurs against Forest Super Cup next season?
God, no, I can't.
I can't imagine the Spurs bit.
I can imagine Spurs. I can't imagine Forest.
Hey, bro, you're not even in the automatic qualifiers for Champions
Wolfie,
League.
I'll be real. You've been there all season, and I still find it strange you're here.
Yeah. How about my team will last longer in Europe than yours? How about that?
50 quid.
Oh,
I can do a gentleman's bet. I'm Muslim, bro. I don't gamble.
Okay. Gentleman's bet.
You think Spurs will last Forest in Europe?